and I walked in, and this guy came out like literally like fucking like chiseled. Like this guy was wearing like a like very short sleeve and a V-neck, and it was
You
tight.
know what he was doing though,
Dude. Oh no, yeah, that guy's definitely like, yeah,
I'm
you
a
know what he's
Goliath.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was literally like 6'2",
Yo.
and like you can tell like freaking yoked,
Yeah.
like chiseled,
Like
and his face was like just like fucking
a Chad.
Stonehenge, dude.
Yo.
Dude, and it was just like, and I remember doing like, and I was looking around like, am I in like the shop that I'm in right now? And then and he's like, he just works in the back of this store.
Dude, that blows my mind.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny though? We started this conversation with like skills that people have, but now we're just talking about like good-looking guys we've run into.
No, but yeah, good looking. We're not
there
gay,
was another
guys.
guy at Burger King.
Dude,
he was so good looking.
Dude, that guy. Dude, remember that guy?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lemme
Dink
podcast.
We're back.
Whether you're on your way to work, on your way to school, or just got a couple hours to kill, listen to us. We got some crazy takes, but we can defend them. You just gotta let us think. Alrighty,
Yes.
this episode. Before you know what, let's just get straight into it. At the end, we'll have a special message for you guys, probably most likely.
Probably most likely.
Alrighty.
Well, actually, do you think that we'll have them ready by this episode?
We're ready.
The special message.
Oh wait, I think my special maybe my special message I have ready. I don't know if you have a special message ready.
You have a special message? Okay, I thought you were talking about the stuff that we did.
Oh no, like different special message.
A different special message.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. All right, hit the box.
All
Hit
right,
the box. Hit the box. Hit the box. All right, let's see what we got here.
All right. How much money to drink Red Bull only for hydration for 3 months?
For 3 months?
For 3 months.
Are you guys are people keeping a close eye on me?
Yes, you like God is watching you,
Ah.
and as soon as as soon as you drink something that isn't Red Bull, you forfeit all your money.
Well, wait. Is this more of like am I trying to get money out of this?
Yeah, so there's like a Red Bull, the company who's paying you.
Because
They're like, we're gonna hire this influencer to only drink Red Bull for 3 months because it is good for you, and the WHO is lying.
low-key, I'm more of a Monster man.
You're a Monster man.
I love Monster, bro.
Monster comes to you.
Fuck!
Monster comes to you, and they're like, the World Health Organization is lying. Caffeine does not give you cancer. We have this influencer that we're paying to drink Monster only for 3 months. And we're gonna give him how much money?
I mean, isn't that crazy? Like towards my health, 3 months, no water, wouldn't my livers collapse?
Only Monster. So how much money?
So like literally,
how much would it cost to buy a liver?
Literally, yeah, just triple a liver transplant.
Triple liver transplant.
So what is that like? In Mexico, like $60.
Dude, $20 a transplant?
Maybe, who knows?
Dude, is that the cost of labor and the liver in Mexico?
On Mother's Day? No, I'm playing. I don't know.
On Mother's Day?
Yeah, Mother's Day
dishing
special.
out livers?
No, but like actually though, like
what about the end of the
is this like
they're probably on discount?
Like is this a bet that Red Bull is like putting against the world that I can't survive 3 months?
No, it's betting the.
So I'm supposed to have like a smiley face, and I'm supposed to be like, drink Red Bull, bro. I'm gonna need.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, I'm perfectly fine.
How much did Jared make from Subway?
I don't have cancer anymore.
Because I'm not a pedophile, so I should make at least double whatever the fuck he made.
Well, they didn't pay him because he was a pedophile. Just so you know.
But I still want that on the facts. he was a pedophile, so I'm not a pedophile, so I want to get paid double. Motherfucker.
They didn't know he was a pedophile first, though. Do you think they lowered his pay because they knew he was a pedophile before he was out?
He definitely lost stocks.
He definitely made a lot of money because he made Subway look good before the allegations, you know. Because he was like an example that they went to. They're like, see, Subway does make you healthy. This guy lost how many pounds eating just Subway.
Say what you say about Jared, but when he was working there, when he was like their spokesperson, Subways for $5. So,
hey, after he left,
say what you say about the man, but he defended his Subways.
Yeah. After he left, I mean, look what the economy's at right now.
I'm just playing. That guy's a horrible guy. Okay, actually, I'm gonna answer your question. Like 15 million.
15 million?
Yeah. Oh wait. Also, that's another fact. Like, is it non-confidential? How much they pay me?
Non-confidential?
Yeah. So like, I can't tell the public that they pay me 15 million for this. Oh, it is. So I can't tell anybody.
You can't tell nobody.
30 million.
30 million?
Yeah,
Why? Well,
because
why? Well, yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, why does that make a difference?
because if it's because if I can tell people how much um I paid, I was paid to do that. One, companies will know how much my worth
Oh,
is.
how much your worth is? Yeah.
One, and then two, if it's non-confidential, like low key, then that means if it's non-confidential, that means the rest of my life I'm never gonna be like they pay. Like I'm always gonna be like I love Red Bull. So like they're paying basically for my loyalty for the rest of my life. Where I
Yeah.
can never be like that was ass. I always have to be like Red Bull. So it has to be substantial. 15
Interesting. Why
million.
not just leave the? Why
It's a
not?
million
But
for the rest
you'd
of
be able
my
to.
life on Earth.
I was gonna say you'd be good enough though with 15 million for the rest of your life.
Dude, no
Don't you think?
way. You think 15 million?
50 million? Yeah, dude. All
I
you
mean, depend if you're smart with it. If you're
if
smart
you're
with it.
smart, not even if you're smart with it, even if you're like, oh, I just put 1 million away, you can make like 80K. Like you can live off of 60K a year, right?
Like if you put that maybe completely into like a high yield trust, you could live off
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You can live off if you put 1 million away, just 1 million, and
Like
you still have 14 left. You could live off of 60K a year.
nah, but basically you have to invest that. You have to invest that
Yeah, you have
because
to.
if you have it in the bank, it
It
just
loses so much value.
depreciates.
Right.
So I mean, at that point, it's just literally on you to be smart about where you. Okay,
Yeah.
you got 15 million. Where are you investing it?
Okay, so first of all, I'm putting $2 million into a like a what are those money management people? People who invest my money for me. I'm doing
Mm,
that. Secondly, I'm hiring an accountant, so I'm not spending money recklessly. That so they can tell me like what I'm spending my money on,
facts.
and then buy my mama a house. No, I don't know, because that's okay. So I put 2 million, so I got 13 million left.
Yeah.
Hire an accountant. That's probably like another million, just so you can like for like the rest of my life.
So
Probably
Loki,
pay me a million
basically, you're
bucks.
gonna take 5 and be responsible with it. So now
Yeah,
you got 10 to play with,
I
right?
got 10 to play with.
Or like invest or whatever.
Yeah.
Be smart. Like, what are you doing?
First thing I'm doing.
Like, pretend like you got that 5 already taken.
Yeah.
Like pretend you already paid the people that are investing that, right? So in the back of your mind, they're taking care of that. What's that 10 on now? You're on that 10.
Okay, I'm gonna use one more million.
You're on your Ben 10. You're on your Ben 10.
I'm on my Ben 10
You're
million.
on your Ben 10 era. What are you doing?
My next. Okay, so I have my 10 million. I'm gonna use one more million. I'm gonna start a screen printing business probably.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Because the thing is, right now, where I'm working at, like we have like room to expand. We just don't have the machinery. So like, if I can just
Mm.
buy all that stuff right off the bat,
Should buy
like
them
we
out.
have. I think probably buy them out.
Just put your boss out of a job.
I, no,
Kick your coworkers out.
he uses. He'd probably have enough for retirement, probably. Well,
You
actually, no,
think?
I wouldn't pay him that much. I I'd probably give him a job at the
Actually,
company
low
that
key
I
though,
just bought.
do you look at him and you're like, do I want to be that guy? Like, does he have like money, or like it's like
No,
so like low key maybe a screen printing business isn't the move.
I mean, no, it's not that it's because his priority is not like make money profit. Like his
Philosophy.
goal, yeah, his philosophy is like we need to like
Screen print
eventually.
the fuck out of these shit.
No, his goal is to like eventually build a business up to like a point where like the employees all own a stake in the business. Like he doesn't want like the profits.
Oh, this guy's crazy.
Yeah, this guy's
Oh, this guy's a bad
yeah,
businessman.
this guy's awesome. Yeah, he's like
No, I'm playing.
he
Yeah,
looks
that's
out for
actually
the
really cool.
employees. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so he's not like a oh I'm gonna take in the extra scraps of like we made so much money this year. I'll just take a little bit off the top. Like he's not like that.
No, okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I bought off the business, yeah, I think it'd be like a cool like because I'd just send him to go like make sales, I guess, because that's what he's really good at.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Dude, that blows my mind sometimes. I've worked with some people that I'm like, we'll be behind a fucking like, we'll be in the kitchen. Stereotypical, I know. We'll be in the kitchen. We'll be doing whatever, right? I've worked like retail. I've worked delivery, and I've worked whatever. Dude, the amount of people that you're just like, you take a second, and you're like, dude, you should not be here. Like your skills could be actually utilized somewhere
yeah,
else, bro. I remember, um, I used to deliver auto parts, and there was this one. This is gonna sound fucking gay, but there was this one auto shop I would always deliver to, and it was a family run auto shop, which I always used to think when I rolled up there, it was literally almost like a like like I don't want to blow up their spot. I don't want to say their name, but they're by us, so I could literally show you one day. But imagine the name was Bob. It's like literally like Bob's Auto Shop, and you go in, and it's family owned. It's super cool. Literally, the mom is like the lady who you talk to. The dad is the head garage guy,
Yeah.
and his son is his second in command. The dad is like, I'm not exaggerating. Like he's like 6'5". The son is even bigger. He's like 6'6", 6'7". No, not that big. Like an inch taller, but like noticeably. And this can sound gay, bro, but like every time I deliver there, bro, I'd be like, bro, like, how do I say this? like, okay,
I don't like dick.
I
guys.
don't. I want to make this very clear. I really like girl ass and titties. Okay, but okay, I would walk in there and I'd be like, bro, if I was like a talent agency for like a modeling thing, I would be like, I just found the new next big guy, dude. This guy like this is gonna sound so gay. This guy had like that like curly but not curly like brown hair. He had like the like this is gonna sound gay, man. He had like crazy blue eyes. I mean brown eyes. He had crazy like
they were blue in my dreams.
He was very and dude he like I'm not even kidding, bro. Like because he they wore like the like if when you think mechanic and you think of like those gray blue navy blue overalls, that's literally what they wore.
Oh, the coveralls,
yeah, that's what they wore. Like they look so stereotypical, but the way he had it on, bro, he literally looked like a model every time he would walk out. He'd be like, we were cool, right? So he'd be like, hey, whatever, my name, and then like
whatever my name.
I don't want to expose it, but he like we talked for a little bit, and I'd be like, bro, like what are you doing here?
Yeah,
like, go model, go like get your like not even just for like the vanity of it,
like this is an easy job for
bro.
you?
Why the fuck are you guys like
not
turning
everybody
tires?
can do this.
Yeah, get your family the fuck out of here, bro. Like take all of that like inside, like oh no, like don't look at me or whatever. Throw that the fuck away, bro. You have like the easiest ticket to like make it like, bro. That always blew my mind, and that's not even a skill, but that guy could have literally become a model.
Yeah, dude, it's so weird. I mean, I've seen like there's like been a couple. I've probably seen like 4 people in my life that like are like supermodel like material, and every time I see those, or not, I don't see them recurrently, but like in common, all those interactions.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I was like, "Are you real?"
Wait, name him, because we went to school with the guy who he's a model now.
Oh yeah, I was talking about him. That guy looks like a normal dude.
Low key.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I show my mom him, and she's like,
yeah.
I see guys like that all the time.
Exactly. Yeah, that guy who we went to school with, that guy just looks like a normal dude. By the way, I'd be going on Pinterest and I'd be seeing ads of H&M with that guy on it. Still.
Dude, it's so no. When we were in school, he had ads.
He had ads.
Dude, that was.
But
that was
even
such
now,
a flex.
I still get ads.
Dude,
yeah, that's true. Walking by your own picture, like your friends are like. I remember seeing like people on like, wait, is that?
Yeah, you didn't see that for a little bit. Yeah, it went, at our school, there was like, we were literally when we were in high school. It was literally like almost the very cliff of the Snapchat era. Yeah. So like it was very much dying, but at that time it would still be popular enough to like you could go on like just screenshot something and then it would get passed around so much. Yeah. So this guy who we went to school with, he was a year younger than us. But we had like similar. I had a couple classes with him. I don't know if you did.
No, I never did.
I had like 1 or 2. So like I knew I interacted with him, but he was a model in our school at the time that he was attending. So there was this like snap going around of like, wait, is this blank? I don't want to expose him or nothing, but
I don't even know his name, to be honest.
I think it's blank.
Well, don't say it.
Okay.
I think it's. Oh, actually, not that way.
I mean, we wouldn't be hurting him technically. We'd just be putting his name out there.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't even know.
Yeah,
if this is it. So maybe I'd be supporting like his enemy. I don't know. But point is, yeah, this dude was literally
evil twin.
Maybe, bro.
He went to Nittany Mung.
He went to Bane Tech. No. But man, that guy was pretty cool, low key. Like, okay, who are the other people? Because there's a guy that like the Chinatown boys were cool with, but I never talked to him, but. He was I don't know if I think he was mixed. He was a dude that had like blue eyes and like almost like this
Tyler,
dude, I think, and he dated that one black girl, but like she wouldn't talk to nobody, and she had like the glasses.
You're talking about Vahan's best friend.
He would hang out with Vahan a lot.
Yeah, they went to the same elementary. They were like best friends since they were kids. Him and Vahan.
Yeah, like when I saw that dude with that girl, I was like, what? I was like, bro, you're easily like, this is gonna sound gay, but like, you're easily like one of the top 5 good-looking people in this school right at this very fucking moment, including girls. We didn't have that many good-looking girls. I'm gonna say it. I mean,
No, dude, they were all in like the year before, like above us.
okay, here's what I'll say. Because now I'm thinking about the one under us, and man, actually, you know what? I'm grateful because you don't. I mean,
What do you mean you're grateful?
because I remember like towards the end of high school, like our Hispanic like friend group started mixing more with the underclassmen,
Oh yeah, like
and then like at parties you would see them or like hanging
yeah,
out
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and then like I would sometimes see like from us, right? Like the graduating class of 2020, like our the girls that we were graduating with were like kind of the girls that like we could like talk to and shit, right? And
Uh-huh.
like date or whatever. So when I would look at the people that they could date and the people that they could talk to, I'd be like, you know what, man, maybe it's not that bad being graduating in 2020. Like,
Oh, like dang, you guys have a terrible pool. This is not a good round.
yeah.
This is
And
not
I'm
a
not
good year for the draft.
and I'm not even like talking like I'm big shit or any of us. No, but like we had Eli, man. Eli was helping us a lot. I mean, hey, he was helping us a
You're
lot.
talking about our pool, our draft
pool.
round,
Yeah, like if we put our top three against their top three, our top three
our
smacks
number
their
one
top
pick.
three.
Yeah, our number
It's
one
Eli.
pick was like Jordan, bro.
Jordan. Oh, I'm talking about like mostly like the Hispanics. But if we're talking about like full on grades, like
What? Oh, I'm talking about.
the whole grades.
I'm not talking about Jordan. I'm not talking about a person. I'm talking about Michael Jordan. I'm saying our first round pick.
What?
Never mind. It was a bad analogy. Michael Jordan wasn't even a first round pick.
For
He wasn't even
real,
a number one pick. Now that I think
You know
about
what's
it.
funny? How did
He
this
was number
question
two.
start?
It was about supermodels. I didn't even get to say what I was gonna say,
Oh yeah, true.
dude.
Okay,
So
go.
the
10
first time I
million.
ever seen
Oh no,
like a supermodel. What was I gonna say? What were you-
I thought you were gonna go back to the what you would spend the 10 million on.
No, no, no.
Okay,
Oh
my
yeah,
bad.
we did a tangent from
Dude,
that. But the first time, I don't want to say what this guy works because I still what's it called? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't want to say.
yeah, just okay. Basically, if you're getting annoyed by this, somewhere in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to know anywhere more details than besides just imagine Chicago. Like you could put it in front of a fucking Wiener Schnitzel hot dog shop. Sure, whatever.
Yeah,
Imagine it.
bakery or
Whatever.
grocery store.
If you need to
Yeah.
put it like if you need to imagine us right next to the bean working, and that helps you, put us right next to the bean.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, we just don't want to expose these people.
Yeah, man.
Eh,
Too much.
But yeah, basically, I went into their store
Yeah.
and I walked up and then what's it called? They were saying like I didn't know anything about the business,
Mm,
and then they were like like if you want more details or if you have questions, like you can ask this guy.
yeah.
He knows like he's been working here for like 2 years, and I walked in and this guy came out like literally like fucking like chiseled. Like this guy was wearing like a like very short sleeve and a V-neck, and it was
You
tight.
know what he was doing though,
Dude. Oh no, yeah, that guy's definitely like
I'm
you
a
know what
Goliath.
he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was literally like 6'2",
Yo.
and like you can tell like freaking yolk
Yeah.
like chiseled,
Like
and his face was like just like fucking
a Chad.
Stonehenge, dude.
Yo.
Dude, and it was just like, and I remember doing like, and I was looking around like, am I in like the shop that I'm in right now? And then and he's like, he just works in the back of this store.
Dude, that blows my mind.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny though? We started this conversation with like skills that people have, but
Yeah.
now we're just talking about like good looking guys we've run into.
No, but yeah, good looking. We're not
And there was
gay,
another
guys.
guy at Burger King.
Dude,
So good looking.
dude, that guy. Dude, remember that guy? Ooh, that guy, dude.
No, okay. If we're gonna go into actual skills, like there's actual some. There was a girl that I used to work with who she didn't want to show anybody, but like one of her friends started working there, and she showed us her like YouTube channel, and she
Yeah.
could sing, bro. She could sing so good,
Yeah.
and I was literally like, bro, and you're working for minimum wage,
Dude,
that's crazy.
there was a girl who I used to work with at McDonald's, and she said like, "Oh yeah, I used to do makeup. I had like, I made it, and like, I made 2 videos, and in like 3 months, I had like 50K subscribers." And she's like, "Yeah, but I didn't really like it, so I just stopped." And I remember thinking like, "What?
I'll buy your channel.
Yeah,
Bitch, give it to me.
I was like, well, first of all, like you didn't even try.
For real,
Really,
2
you didn't
videos
even
is
try
crazy.
2 videos,
Bro.
and second of all, like it's not even about like, man, I didn't really like, bro. You went back to McDonald's. You didn't like.
You didn't even
You
try.
didn't even try, dude.
Hollywood didn't even spit you out, bro. You just
Exactly.
gave up with that. Like,
You just gave, like, nah, I don't really like that. Like, I just remember thinking, I didn't say this to her face because I just barely met her.
yeah.
But I just remember thinking, like, you're an idiot, dude.
For real. There was a what's it called? Uh, fuck. I'm not gonna be able to remember. Like like the actual thing that they used to do, but ventriloquism, nah. It was something with puppets. It was really weird. I'm gonna be honest.
Ventriloquism is the
But
one.
it was something where where the hand doesn't go in. It's something, right? But I was literally like bro, I didn't know how to tell them, but I was like, you could become so big on YouTube if you angle this in a certain
Yeah.
way. But like I did one, I wasn't like too much into like anything of content creation back then,
Yeah.
and then two, I was. I'm gonna be honest. When I looked at what they were doing, I was like, "That's so weird." That's another thing, bro. Coworkers be weird as fuck. There was a girl. The same. Okay, here's another thing. The same person that I'm talking about.
Hmm.
They had a weird obsession. I don't know what it's called. She used to talk about it literally every fucking day. I'm not even kidding. Every time I would have the same shift as her, she would always talk about this phenomenon where if you abandon an amusement park and you leave back behind the animatronics, like super big like things that are supposed to move, that's called something. It's called like something phobia or some shit, right? Where people are fascinated by it. And she would literally every time show me the same fucking. There's like a seahorse that like got abandoned at like Disney some shit,
Yeah.
and like there's like I swear to God like Wikipedia like pages about this like seahorse or some shit, and like every year it erodes more and just looks more creepy and shit. And she like loved this shit. So this was the same bitch that was doing that shit. So I didn't know how to be like.
She's definitely like a puppeteer.
But you know what's crazy though? You kind of low key probably a lot of YouTubers that started at least probably at the beginning of YouTube were probably those people
They
that
are.
like
No, they still are.
so good at one thing or like knew so much about one niche that they
Yeah.
started recording it and became famous for it. But it's like those people are crazy behind the
Yeah.
scenes, bro.
It's. I feel like if you ever meet a YouTuber, like a person who's like really successful, like in person, like those people are usually like very knowledgeable and like what they're talking about, like way more than you would think.
Dude, for
Way more than you
real.
would think.
That's so crazy to me because like even like someone like a guy who like would be on YouTube, like literally before recording, we were I was just scrolling on X and I showed Carlos a funny Suave Rico a funny video. It was a guy who was rapping, but it was literally gibberish. It was literally like woof 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 woof. And when you look at that on the surface level, right, you're just like you're just a guy who just recorded and be like woof woof
Yeah.
woof woof. But this guy literally had to record that, get a good like photographer or get a good friend that could get the angles for it,
Yeah.
put it onto his computer, edit it, make sure the audio was super good, know how to edit it very well.
Yeah.
He had to learn like so much. Like this isn't a guy that was
And
like
he still knows how to do the tags and stuff. Not to mention the actual song. Like he's still on beat.
he literally had to create a song. Like
Yeah.
like on the surface level, this guy just made a dumb video that
Yeah.
woof, woof, woof. But literally this guy had to learn like multiple editing softwares
Yeah.
and everything just to put that video out. Like
Yeah.
bro, that's so crazy. That like even the dumb people on social media, they're not actually
Yeah. They're
dumb.
not dumb.
They know exactly what they're doing, bro. It's so crazy to me.
Yeah.
All right, you want to get another
Yeah, let's
or
do
do you want to answer the 10 million question?
10 million. Oh, okay. So the 1 million. So I have 9 million left.
Yeah,
What would I do with $9 million?
I don't know. You give it to 9 people, 1 million.
Hell no.
Oh shit.
They don't know what they're doing.
Okay, this is what I would do to give you some time to think about that.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I had the 9 million. I would think of like some type of way, right? I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna give you each 9 million, and I'm gonna lie to them. I'm be like, I have I have 18 million.
No, I was gonna say, dude. Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna lie.
I'm gonna cut you off real quick. Make a movie with 1 million. One of those million. We can make like a low budget movie.
That's pretty good. No, but I was gonna tell them that I have 18 million.
Uh-huh.
You each get half of that, which is 9 million. So each of them get 1 million actually. You each have to go out into the world and create something that benefits the world with your 1
Yeah.
million. So it could either be a charity, it could be a drive, it could be an organization, whatever. And after the time is up, when you guys come back, the one that has the best organization or whatever is gonna keep the 9 million that I kept as half. So when they come back and then they're like, "Where's my 9 million?" I'm like, "It's a satisfaction of knowing that you helped your other better man for humanity."
the world.
What? It's just gonna be what?
You realize I didn't spend any money because I was betting on myself and I won.
That's so crazy because like the guy who like literally started a charity to like end hunger in like his neighborhood or whatever for $1 million, like he just comes back to you and he's just like, "What? Where's my money?"
Yeah, it's just not possible. Okay, so give me back the money.
For real,
Yeah,
like
nah.
I wonder like what that guy would do. Have you seen The Office? No. There's an episode where like Michael Scott had visited a kindergarten class like in 2000, right? And he makes a lie that he's like, if everyone here graduates high school, I will pay for your college tuition.
Yeah.
And then the entire class that he visits ends up graduating with like 100% graduation rate, and then he ends up showing up, and then he tries to like give him like a coupon to like their office supplies or some shit, and he ends up not paying him. Bro, that's such a funny episode. Okay, wait, answer it, because Loki, that relates to another topic that we have.
What I'm
coming
gonna
up.
do with the rest of the 9 million?
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 million is the movie. Dude, we
Okay.
could totally make a movie. With
Low-key.
we could even allocate 2 million. 2 million for a movie.
2 million for, okay, if we were to do this right, 4 million. 2 million for advertising.
Oh,
That's basic. That's like
okay.
literally
Yeah,
half
yeah,
the
yeah,
budget.
yeah, yeah.
Half the budget has to be
2
advertising.
million. Yeah, 2 million for advertising.
We
and
could-
then
Low key. Okay, wait. We could literally pay our favorite podcast to go on there and like advertise, but also we could fulfill our.
usually those are like free though, or you just got to book months in advance. You think they get paid?
Definitely.
The podcast?
Definitely. Not maybe like not their friends. Like when someone has a special, I don't think
Yeah.
so. But like you haven't seen, like when Jack Black he went on Bad Friends. I'm like 90% sure either agency behind the scenes agency ties.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
I'm 90%. Like
Yeah,
they
you're probably
definitely
right.
had like I've definitely seen musicians. I'm not that too big into music, so I can't
Yeah.
like, name them off.
When
but-
they promote albums on like Jimmy Kimmel and stuff.
Oh, like, it's
Yeah.
almost been exposed with streamers, because streamers expose that they always, not always, but they have to pay rappers a lot of the times. Whenever you see a rapper on like Kai Cenat or
Yeah.
like a DDD, well, maybe not Kai Cenat anymore because he's literally so big that they might even
Just like, oh, we
Pay
actually
pay him to get
be
on
the
there.
show. Yeah.
But some other like DDG had to pay. Aiden Ross had to pay Cardi. I think that's how you say his name. I don't really listen to him like that.
To
The
be on
dude
the
that'd be
stream.
like, yeah,
They're trying to be great.
yeah. Wait,
They're
is that
trying to be
him? I don't even
The
know.
bitch be Cardi.
Oh
The
yeah,
bitch is surviving.
There's a- bro. Cardi has some type of shit, because I swear to God, some of the baddest bitches love Cardi.
You got retardo Riz.
Oh shit, you got that big dick retardo Riz. Because literally, I'll show you a girl, bro. She has the fattest fucking ass, bro, and she loves Cardi B.
Oh,
Like,
they're gonna say she's retarded.
no comment. But dude, I'm not even kidding. Like, out of our generation, I think she has the fattest ass I've ever seen in my life. In our generation, I'm not even kidding.
In our generation.
Like, out of any girl that I've seen our age, she has the fattest ass I've ever seen. And she lives like a little bit over there. Dude, that ass is so fucking fat. It's so crazy.
Oh.
She's so short, but like her, dude, I swear to God, her like actually, like you might think I'm a pig for saying this, but her gluteus maximus is, I'm not even kidding, like 60% of her body.
You
I'm
think
not even fucking
Is it
kidding.
like unnatural? Like she might die from it?
Like, she's the type of girl that doesn't even have like pictures of her full body on her Instagram, because
she's like
Instagram can't handle it. It's crazy.
interesting.
She do be on the bigger side a little bit, but damn, that shit fat though.
That comes with it, though.
That shit fat though.
That's what it comes with, man.
I want to make this big, so I want to make this podcast big. So if you guys blow this podcast up, I'll literally, I don't think she likes me anymore, but I'll literally somehow try to get her for the clout to get on here and
I
chew.
don't think she likes me anymore on account that I told her, can I shove my face in them?
Nah, if we like, there is some history there, but like,
Hit
but
the box!
hit the box, hit the box, hit the box. Yeah, fuck that.
All right, what do we got here? What's the most badass profession you can think of? Daredevils. Those guys who get paid by like Red Bulls to get like live off Red Bull sponsors, and they just like, have you seen those where they like freaking like glide through like like gaps in buildings?
What about firefighters?
Those guys sit around most of the time.
Nah, firefighters are pretty badass. I feel like
They are badass 10% of their job.
10% of the time they are
10%
badass.
of the time they are badass.
Low key, but if you think about it though, firefight like, oh, I don't know. In my opinion, right? This is a podcast. We
Yeah,
can
yeah.
speak about this.
Yeah.
Firefighters are the most badass. Like, how do I say this? Like, in my opinion, right? They're living superheroes.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
if there's
I
a
agree.
fire, if there's a like a natural disaster, you send those. You don't send police to like,
No.
poo, 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 like a tsunami, a fire. Poo, poo. No, you send firefighters, and like when everybody's running from stuff, they are literally the only guys that like run in. Like, to me, that always blew my mind. And then also like I'm pretty sure both the police academy, like the police force, and them have to like stay fit. But like,
Yeah.
if you actually look at how much like equipment they carry, I can
It's
almost
like 80 pounds of
dude, I
equipment.
can almost bet that those motherfuckers are outrunning like a you know how like cops like they chase people, like they have to
Yeah.
like apprehend people. I'm 90% sure if they were to like flip sides. So like they were supposed to dress. The police are now firefighters, and firefighters were to dress down as police. I'm pretty sure these motherfuckers are like running down motherfuckers like so fast, and like one guy just poof. Like imagine these people are literally grabbing people from like burning like unconscious people from burning buildings and picking them up and taking them to safety. So you think they can't carry like 120 motherfucker that's like, let me go. Like, come with me, motherfucker. Like I will not let you die. Like that's awesome, man.
Well, we gotta cut real quick. Oh, so actually, I was like when I didn't know what I wanted to do for work.
Oh, you're gonna be a firefighter?
I was gonna be a firefighter, dude.
Holy shit!
I was like training so much. I trained for like a month, before I found like a job at McDonald's. Dude, but I did genuinely. I was like, dude, I'm gonna be, because the thing is, you need an EMT like certification.
Yeah.
And so I was like applying to the EMT first, because I was gonna do that. Like I can do that for free. They'll pay for my EMT school if I work at this like specific ambulance company. I forgot what it was called. But like if I work with them I have to work with them for at least 2 years.
Yeah.
But they'll pay for my EMT school, and then
That's
from
not
there
bad.
on, I can become a
firefighter.
firefighter. So yeah, I was like, if I'm gonna be like, training, I might as well be working too. So it didn't seem like a bad deal.
Yeah.
So for like a month, dude, I was doing like push-ups every day, because I was looking like the requirements to become a firefighter.
Yeah.
And they need to do those tests like every year to make sure
Yeah,
they're in
that's
shape.
what I'm saying. They stay fit. You don't see a fat firefighter,
No,
bro.
never. You see like
fat policemen.
Yeah, after they like get in the force, there's no requirement after that.
Dude, I was gonna say probably one of the professions that you probably see a lot of fat people the most would be cops, but actually nah. I was gonna say that, but what do you think the fattest profession would be?
The fattest
like bakers? No. I'm gonna say this, and this isn't against you guys. I mean, it's so
garbage,
delicious. No. Well, around here, they're. I'm surprised. Around here, they're like white guys, and they always be fit and shit. I'm just like, I'm progressive. but like if you go into any like actual pizza shops, I'm not talking about like a Domino's. I'm not even though, but I'm talking about like a Pizza Nova, like family run shops. They're almost, it's good if the motherfucker who's serving you has a little gut. Like that's good. That shit fire.
No.
Chinese people, they don't
barbecue places.
Oh yeah, those
barbecue places. Those guys are fat as shit.
I was gonna also say bakery places, and this isn't against
pastries are so good, dude.
This isn't against fat people. This is just like, I mean, I'm my people, like this isn't to talk shit. It's just like factual. Like okay, what profession do you think you would see like the most built people? Because you think it actually people? Is like bodybuilders and fitness stuff.
No, rock climber. I mean, that's not a profession, but
those are sleepers.
Those boulders, they're called boulders, I think.
Do you haven't seen those videos of like Larry Wheels, the super big black guy? He's like known for working out, and he did like the same amount of weight as like a guy that's like our size. Like he was just some random white guy, and he was like not skinny, scrawny, but like he did not look like a bodybuilder or nothing, and they were literally doing this. I think it was a shoulder press or some shit. They were doing the same amount of weight, bro. And I'm talking about this. Like Larry Wheels is like 6'6", like a Goliath, and like
the other guy was a rock climber.
Bro.
Yeah, dude, those guys are so strong,
bro. That always blows my like.
Because the thing is with them is that their bodies have to be efficient. They can't just grow too much muscle because then they can't carry themselves.
I think there's something wrong with me, bro. Because whenever I see that, I'm always like, I want to fight someone bigger than me. Because I feel like I want to internalize that.
You're like Palestine,
dude. What?
Palestine, Pakistan, all those Middle Eastern countries that be like, yeah, America, yeah. We come to fight.
No, I just get so inspired by
Middle Eastern countries.
No, but by when the little guy wins. Like I get so inspired by that. Like
Taliban.
You never seen like UFC fights where like 100% that this guy was supposed to win, and then in the middle of the round, you're just like, oh, what is this? Oh, he's making a comeback, and then, bro, that gets me so fucking hype. I swear to God, bro.
Like ISIS.
I swear, like whenever I see shit like that, I swear to God, I feel like they inserted me with like testosterone. Like I don't know what steroids feels like, but I want to because holy shit, like the way that feels, bro. I feel like I could take on an army, bro.
Oh yeah,
I want to take on an army, bro. Okay, there is there not something in you that like low key? I want to see how many people it could take me down. I'm not saying that. I also when I say a lot of this stuff, I don't think of myself as like an Adonis or nothing. No, I literally just want to factually
even if it's
see
1 or 2.
Yeah, I want to factually see. Like
I think I think I would never get in a fight because I know I'll probably most likely lose. But I do also be like, bring as many as you can.
Yeah, bro. Dude, that's yes, bro. My thinking about it, right?
I'd rather
is
lose
like,
to 5 dudes than
yes. Why get knocked out by one when I can get knocked out by 5? It looks way
Exactly.
better on me. I could never have won, but if I somehow like a
got
couple
2
of them
guys out.
if I
got
bruised
two-
up a couple of them, I look way better.
Yeah.
So what the fuck, bro? I don't know, man. Just bring him. There's a guy I need to show you him in Wisconsin. He's starting to do. He's doing like fades,
Yeah.
like you just DM him and he shows up and he fades you. And he came to Chicago, and I was like, oh man, like I texted him too late, and he was like, oh, I'm back in Wisconsin. But you know how I was telling you about how we could do the thing. Okay, if we can get this podcast to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully YouTube doesn't ban us. But I'll link up with that dude and we'll film it and I'll run the fade with that dude. I swear to God, I'll do it for you guys if we get this
Not
shit
a
to
haircut.
1,000 subscribers. Huh?
Not a
Yeah,
haircut?
not a haircut. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Gonna fucking knock each other out. Well, no, I don't think he goes until knockouts. He just goes until like you don't want to, I guess. I don't know what he does.
Say you're out. Say you're out.
Dude, literally, but he like I wouldn't say I'm scared of that dude,
Yeah.
but like all if you go to his page, all it is him like working out and like it's like training for the next motherfucker to test me, and like he doesn't look the biggest, but like I'm not even kidding. Like if you go on his page, he has at least like 10 fades with people.
Yeah.
And like holy shit, like no way you can run fades with 10 people and not gain some experience in like fighting. Like one punch is no longer gonna phase him most likely. Like it's gonna take a couple, which I kind of want to see. You know, like I want to match up against that. Like is he gonna beat my ass? Like am I gonna beat his ass? Like probably he's gonna beat my ass, but I'm like I don't know, man. To see, I want to see. Come beat my ass, please. I kind of want to see.
Run the fade.
Oh, but that's another thing. I think he matches you up by weight. Because he was putting that in his thing. He was like, I'll match you up if we're not the same.
And like he'll like do like before he comes, he'll like try and lose or gain weight.
Because I think he originally it was like an open invite, but then I think he realized like I can't be fighting like someone who's 300 pounds. So I think if you put your weight and it was too much, he's like, I'm gonna get someone for you. So I put 170 because I think that's where I'm at right now. And he was like, I'll let you know. Because I was also like, I'm in Chicago. So.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
But it was funny because when he came to Chicago, he posted like 2 fades in here, and there was a guy he was literally downtown. He was like,
"Oh, I thought you were gonna say he's down the street."
Nah, he was like, whatever. I'm gonna make up a name. Hey, Timmy, and then Timmy turns around. He's like in the middle of the street. He's like, and it just cuts off right there. Yeah. Just like, oh shit, this guy's not fucking around,
dude. But when in my head, I was literally thinking, I was like, "Oh, I'm outside," and then you're like, and then I was literally in my head thinking, you walk out and you're like. And you just like immediately, guys, like the camera's already rolling.
If someone were to pull up on me, I think my dad would love it because my dad low key wants to get in a fight with me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I could bring. Oh, I forgot to. I usually put like a little cushion there. You don't want me to like the big pillow that I usually have there. You don't want me to?
Not like this.
Oh, okay, bet.
I feel like the other one, I'm just like.
Oh, okay.
Even with the pillow.
Oh. Sorry. But what's it called? Your dad, you never want to get in a fight with your dad, like on the same side. I kind of do.
On the same side, like
now that
fight
I'm getting
with my
older,
dad. Yeah, low key. Yeah, dude, my dad always tells me about fights he used to have at like bars.
Yeah, I want to get in a fight. But
the thing is, my dad's friends always say like, "Oh yeah, your dad wasn't trying to fight." My dad's like not a confrontational guy, and I'm not a. Yeah, I'm totally not a confrontational guy either.
But
my dad is big though, so like,
okay,
and he works out every day. So if he got into a fight,
he could like handle himself. He
could handle himself. Yeah.
Okay. My dad's like the opposite actually. My dad does not work out at all. Like my dad, but I will give this to my dad. He's fucking strong as fuck. Like he's one of those like mechanic shop like guys.
Oh, mechanic shop guys.
Where like they have like the guy, they have like so much flab, but then like, can you move this? And it will be like one arm, like
yeah.
I'm just like, oh shit.
My dad's like the fucking Jim Thorpe.
No,
he's like the Native American. I think he won a USA's first medal.
Oh, he's like built like that.
He's not built, but just pure like American, just like athleticism. Muscle? Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Like Jim Thorpe, he did track, won like a silver medal in that. Then he did like long distance running, did javelin throwing, did all that. Like my dad is just like did like
elite athlete,
dude. The elite athlete. Like I remember, like I was like 20, like 2 years ago. So my dad's like 50 something now, so he was like still 50 2 years ago.
Damn.
I tried to race him. Dude, he fucking beat me.
He smoked
He
you?
smoked me,
What
dude.
the fuck?
Dude, he smoked me like by a
Oh,
lot.
that
dude.
scares me.
It's not even. It wasn't even close, dude.
What the fuck?
It was not even close.
That
Dude, my
scares
dad said
me.
that when he was in high school, he would race the football team for fun,
What the
and
fuck?
he would win.
And they were black guys.
And they were black guys.
Yo, that's the one thing that I feel like we as like Mexicans need to like start investing in more. Like we're actually athletic. Like I feel like I'm a bad representation of that, but like I'm not a good representation. Like I'm like we're actually athletic. No, not me. Well, cause like sneaky athletic. Cause like
Yeah.
me, I am not. But my dad is like sneaky athletic. Like
Yeah.
he tells me when he was in school, because my dad's a tall guy. So he tells me when he was in school that apparently that they were trying to recruit him either the basketball team or the volleyball team, but that he ended up liking volleyball way better. Which to me, I'm like, now that I'm here, I'm like, why the fuck would you pick volleyball? You could have got so many hoes with basketball, but whatever, right?
You wouldn't have
Whatever.
been born. What if you were never born? Or no, or what if you had a brother?
Dude, awesome. I low key do wish I had I wish I had a brother because I feel like we would sharpen each other. Because I have cousins that like I can see how they like, yeah, how they iron makes iron, sharp. So I feel like if I had like someone else, like I would in a very healthy way try to one up him constantly. But like that would be a healthy thing.
Yeah.
But whatever, right? What the fuck was that? I was about to say. Oh,
your dad?
No, they were trying to recruit him for volleyball and basketball, and like, he tells me that when he got recruited, when he started doing volleyball, that he actually literally like took them to like championships.
Oh shit!
That I asked him, I was like, oh yeah, like randomly, I was like, have you ever won anything? And he was like, yeah, like we won the state or some shit. He was like, we won our district in like volleyball. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, yeah, I have my trophies back in my mom's house. I'm like, what the fuck? I've literally never heard you won like anything in your life, bro. But my dad is such like a weird guy, bro. Because like if you look at my dad on like a sheet of paper, like you're like, who? I gotta see this guy because this guy is fucking crazy. Because my dad, like you would look at him and like, be like, this guy is a certain way, but he's actually super, super intelligent. I'll give my dad that. Like, he came, we might have to cut that out. He was, so
he came from Indiana.
Shit. Okay, we're gonna cut that. Okay, and now, all right. So, when he came to school, he didn't really like. He wasn't like the most. He like wasn't gravitating towards school a lot, and they finally convinced him to. And then he actually was able to like. He joined the math team, and he like went on to a spelling bee. Yeah. Like when he applied himself, he was actually super good, and then he just got into gangs and shit. But when he got out of gangs, he like started his own business, like repairing like tech stuff, like not like appliances and shit, because he was just good at that.
Yeah,
and like. It blows my mind because this guy will literally call me because he cannot figure out how to like log into like a portal. Like I'm talking about like just putting in your password and email. He can't do that. This guy cannot figure that out. But if you gave this guy like a schematics thing and was like, where the fuck is the fuse broken? Where's the outage? Where's the input power? Where's the omega? He would be able to point all of that out with like, oh, it's there. Like easy as fuck. Like I'm talking about this shit looks like alien type, like fucking hieroglyphics, and this guy can literally read it like no problem. And that probably comes along with the trade, but I'm talking about like all of this to go into Mexican genes, bro. Have you seen like those like science videos or whatever where it'll be like telling you different like features about like different races or whatever. So like how Asians, they actually have like a gene where they actually don't produce as much odor when they're sweating.
Oh, really?
And there was another video that I saw about like why like black people, they have so much melanin, which was to block out the sun, which over thousands of years. And another one that it said was about like Mexicans and like people who are indigenous to South America, that apparently we have a very, very important gene for like things for like long distance running and stamina, where we can actually absorb a lot of oxygen, probably because if you actually look at Mexico and like the altitude of a lot of places there, it's super high actually in response like comparison to the rest of the world. So a lot of, if you're living there for generations, your people know how to like input air and keep it there
Yeah.
for long periods of time. So actually, if you think about it, bro, like we could actually be having like star track athletes in like running, like cross country, like shit like that. Like how you're saying, like your dad was able to be racing like a football team. Like football players be fucking fast as shit,
Yeah.
bro. Like those are the motherfuckers that when they're not in football, they're in like track and shit.
Yeah.
And he was able to race them.
Yeah.
So like imagine if
My dad wasn't on either team. He just
a random motherfucker.
Yeah, that's like how I remember. But he told me that they were like trying to beg him to get on the soccer team, but my dad never played soccer, and he's Mexican. So they were like, "What are you talking about?" And they were like,
What are you talking about? I'm not one of those. I'm
Yeah,
not one of those.
When you play basketball. My dad was my dad is a baseball guy.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because I was gonna be like, so he's just like athletic for no reason.
No, he played baseball.
Oh, okay,
He
okay.
actually this is a funny story. I think I might have said this, but he would
Oh, I forget you always play. Like now that I'm thinking about high school, I'm like, oh yeah, you were like on the baseball team and shit, right?
I wasn't on the team, but I did play. But yeah, my dad said that, or he didn't say it, but like I know he would in like the Chicago area, he was like so well known and like good at softball. It was like adult softball that he would get invited to like the national championship teams.
Yo.
And so when he would go, and he would get invited every time, but he didn't. He just went to watch. He didn't go play because he was like, "Nah, these guys are tryhards."
Okay. This is
My dad does not take himself seriously when it comes to sports, which is so weird because he could. I don't know if he's afraid of like failing or what, but you can tell like he could have done all that stuff.
This is gonna sound very bogus to you.
Yeah.
But low key, your dad could have literally. Your dad, like from everything you're describing, your dad has everything needed to like, to just like procreate just for like D1 athletes.
Yeah.
Like your dad is literally the guy that is like when going on like dates with women, like
Yeah. I need a D1
under 6 foot. No, it can't be.
Yeah.
I need 6'3" actually. Like
No,
your
yeah,
dad
my
is almost that
could've-
guy.
Yeah, my dad was that guy.
Oh shit.
But he didn't have me till he was 30 years old. So it's like if he was really just trying to like settle down and have a family, he would have done that by then.
True.
But and I was his firstborn, you know what I mean?
True.
But yeah, it's just funny because he kind of fucked himself when he gave me a PSP at like 5 years old. He was like, because I would go to all the softball games, and so I would just sit there and just play catch with myself. And then he was like, "Oh, here's a PSP. I got you a game." And I was like, "Oh, cool." And I would play video games all day. And then like, dude, I swear to God, my dad would literally take me out of the house at like 8 years old and be like, "We're gonna go play baseball all day." And I'm like, "Dad, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna go back inside and play video games." And he would like, we would literally play for like hours, and I'd be like crying, like, "I don't want to play this, Dad." He's like, "You're gonna play baseball. You're gonna play
it
like
good."
it. Yeah. They're gonna
Holy
like it." And
shit.
I'd be like, "No, I want to go play MTV, ATV Crossroads." I don't forget what game I would play. There's like an ATV game,
Yeah.
PS2.
That would be my dad, but for like working. So like if he was going to work,
yeah,
when we were going to Whitney, fucking like if it was a Saturday and like I didn't have anything to do, he'd be like, "Come, like you're gonna work,"
oh shit,
and I'd go to work, and like I wouldn't cry or nothing. Well, for the longest, low key, my dad had taken me like I want to say since like because when my parents separated, like it was basically like if I was with him, I couldn't stay home because there was nobody at home, so I'd
Right.
have to go with him.
yeah,
So like low key, I would go like since like fifth, like even like fourth grade, like after school, if he had a job, just go there. And I remember I just like, dude, that would be such a trip because sometimes I would go into like we would have a job at like 5, right? So like he would pick me up from school. We would drive to someone else's house, and I would be next to him while we're fixing a fridge, and I would look over, and there's like kids that are my age, like eating their dinner and like looking at me like, who the fuck is this kid? And I just be looking at them like, I don't want to be here either, motherfucker. Like, don't look at me like, don't tell the kids at school I was here. You motherfucker. That only happened once. We showed up to a house and it was a kid who was in my class, and I was like, oh shit. But then
he was we went to our school.
no, this wasn't at Whitney. This was at Uno. Yeah, this was at Uno, and I was like, oh shit. Like, well, I wasn't.
I mean, it's so weird.
Yeah.
Regardless if it was in high school, but I just
Yeah. No, if it was high school, dude, I probably from embarrassment, okay, I probably would have died. But being at Whitney, being at Zazumbo, which was like, it was like a soup. Like, if you don't know, it's one of the Uno schools, and Unos are like super predominantly Hispanic. So like,
dude, I used to live across the street from that school.
yeah. So like, in retrospect, like if it came out, oh, your dad's an appliance repair, it's like, yeah, your dad most likely is one too. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is it? What are you gonna roast me about? Like,
Your dad's at my house fixing my stove.
yeah, motherfucker, like, don't, hey, stop it. but what's it called? All of that to say, fucking Mexicans, start putting your kids in other shit besides like soccer, bro. I think that has to be the number one thing. We got to start branching out into other sports.
Yeah.
If I were to lead that, I would definitely say we have to start branching into sports like football and basketball. Because also we got to be smart about it, right?
Yeah.
Don't break into fucking badminton where there's no money.
Yeah.
Break into shit where there's actually money, bro.
Yeah.
Like baseball, like it's good because I'm starting to see the Mexico team is doing pretty good, no? Like
Mexico team's always been pretty good.
like I'm starting to hear that more and more, and like that's
It's
good.
getting more popular, but yeah, all the Latin American countries have been
they're
really
all pretty
good. They're all pretty good. It's just like they're always competing with Japan though. Japan and Korea. You know what I mean?
Okay, if we're gonna be honest, bro, are we gonna be honest? Those motherfuckers are genetically mutating their fucking citizens, bro. If we're gonna be, if you look, okay, if we're like, are we gonna be honest? Are we gonna be honest, bro? If you look at the South Korean team and like the Japanese team, like 30 years ago,
Yeah.
they do not have Shohani Otanis and shit. Like, so suddenly, like ever since what's his name? The super tall guy
Yao Ming?
Ever since Yao Ming, bro, suddenly it's so funny that now we're starting to see more Asians that are like bigger. It's almost like they perfected the serum to make motherfuckers bigger. Huh. I mean, no one.
Yo, pass that serum to Mexico, man.
Bro, pass that serum, bro. I'm telling you, the Latin countries, we gotta start mutating each other. We gotta start like
guys, we have to start fucking
not even
best.
Nah, we're good on that. I think we're good.
You think we're good?
Latin countries? Oh, we're good on that. Like
I'm talking about each other.
Yeah. but like in terms of like reproducing,
country. Like bring your country, bring your best over.
Oh,
our country will send our best over. Our specimens, and we trade specimens.
Dude, I think if we did that low key, it would get to a point where like Latin America would unite to be under one banner. Because like maybe
what would our banner look like?
That's what I'm thinking. Because like if you were to tell like Asians, right, like South Korea and Japan are now gonna fly under one banner, like I feel like they would be against that. Yeah. But if you told like all Latin America,
had like hundreds and hundreds of years of like war.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Whereas our countries are all new.
We're all just like, hey, you say chido like this, you say a different type of Spanish. Yeah. What's up? Like that's literally how we be.
Argentinians.
True. Yeah, they would probably be on their own ship. But whatever. They could be on their own ship.
They'd be like, we're not like
those motherfuckers. Bro, Argentinians love to talk shit, bro. I just saw something the other day which could be false, but they can't even like their economy is like shit apparently. Yeah. Like who the fuck? Mexico's economy is better than yours, bro. Who the fuck are you to be talking all crazy, motherfuckers?
Yeah. And like, they have terrible gangs in Argentina,
bro. Argentina, like low key, you don't really hear no good stuff about Argentina anymore. No. Like Messi is low. If you guys did not have Messi,
and Messi was only there till he was like 10. He left Argentina after he's lived most of his life outside of Argentina.
Argentina, you gotta watch out, bro. Talking all crazy. You guys talk way too crazy.
Yeah, Argentinian gangs are bad.
Well, I'm just kidding, Argentina. I'm just kidding. Okay, Argentina gangs versus Mexico gangs.
Oh, Mexico gangs. We got ex-military in our gangs. They're just like hooligans.
Yeah. Ooh. This might be cut out.
No, their freaking gangs are like, oh, our soccer team's better than you. We'll shoot up your gang.
Oh, dude, that's so stupid to me. But that happens in the UK too.
Yeah,
where, like,
the UK like
people get beat up over like what team you go for. Yeah. Dude, imagine if like I feel like they do that at football games sometimes.
If you're wearing a Raiders jersey.
But if you were like at a football game, you're wearing like actually that happened recently when there was a guy from the Pacers who went to New York. You didn't see that, and he got like they were all pushing him around and stuff. And then Halliburton from the Pacers, he ended up inviting him like front row seats to one of the games. But that's because the video was going viral. Like it was him in a sea of New York, and they were just pushing him, pulling his jersey, tearing it. It was bad.
Oh, wow.
I was about to say like, what if that was happening in the NBA, and it literally did. Oh shit! I mean, you got bad apples everywhere. Yeah. What is it?
That's
come
crazy.
on. He didn't do nothing. What matters? You haven't seen that video?
No.
They're asking like two like Boston guys like, about like some guy who just got indicted on like a bunch of charges and stuff, and they're like, and what do you have to say about the murders in the neighborhood? And the two guys, one guy's like, and the other guy's like, what murders?
I think I've seen that. I don't know the context, but I have seen that.
Okay,
What man is?
yeah. You can tell, like the way he says it, it's like, oh, this guy totally was present for one of them, bro.
Yeah. Like I threw the gun
What,
in the river.
man? What?
Matters. What are you talking about?
But there's something about that that's like, all right, that guy's pretty loyal. Like, you have a seat at my table, low key.
But I do remember in the video, it kind of sounded like he was about to shut the other guy up, who was about to low key say something. Yeah.
Like, you don't know what you're talking. Hey, what matters?
Yeah.
That's so funny, bro.
All right. Hit the box. Hit the box. Hit the box. All right. What do we got here? What's one animal evolution you wish you had?
Ooh.
Actually,
I want a tail.
But okay, what kind of tail? Don't say
Kangaroo
scorpion.
tail.
Okay.
Third leg.
Third leg. Oh,
Third
that's a
leg.
good one.
Mm.
That's a good one because you don't even gotta. You can literally.
I can
lean
stand
back.
on it.
You could lean back.
Lean back.
Dude, you can
Lean
lean
back.
back. Okay.
I could literally tell girls I have a third leg, and I'm not lying.
Yeah.
And a fourth,
And I was
really,
gonna say,
really
you
small
You
one.
could really just say, "I also have a fourth leg."
It might be really small.
I can't
it's still
stand
there.
on it.
Motherfucker.
I can't stand on it. It's more like a stabilizer.
More like it's more like a sensor, if you will. No, okay, but
They call me
honestly,
tripod.
if I because I just thought of another one. What if in my head right now it's kangaroo tail or chameleon, transforming into my surroundings, like camouflage.
Yeah,
That's
camouflage.
pretty fire.
I'm trying to think. What's like a useful one that I could use in like a day to day, but I can't really think of anything.
Because I mean, a big one. I feel like most people who are watching this right now is like, fly, wings, fly.
Nah, I don't want to have wings behind me all the time.
Dude, also, man, I don't want to, like, you realize you cannot actually, like, fly, right? Like,
Yeah.
if you were to actually go up in the air, you would actually have to, like, be wary of planes and shit, and also making sure people don't, like, shoot you down because they
Yeah.
think you're, like, a bane of existence.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
What if I did something like very minuscule, like I had like slightly better tendons of like some random animal that like make me like just like I can run 30 miles an hour. Like I can just run like outrun like
Yeah.
the max human speed.
You have, like cheetah ankles or something?
Yeah, cheetah ankles. I got cheetah ankles.
Yeah.
I got lionies.
You got, like, a toad hand, so when you masturbate...
I got a panther
it's like,
hamstring.
Oh. I got a gorilla dick. It cuts right there.
I got a gorilla dick. I
Wait,
got
does
toad
it-
face.
Oh, it's 27. Okay.
Dude, you know what? I actually watched a video that was talking about how like some some things don't get evolution because they hit like a dead end of like evolution wise.
What do you mean a dead
basically-
end?
Like they hit a dead end of like this they can't evolve anymore because any other like type of like change in their structure will not benefit them.
Oh, like they're so they've been engineering themselves to do this one thing for so long that
Yeah.
if one thing were to change, it's like they can't do that
They
one
can't
thing.
do that one thing no more. So it's
Oh.
like, because like people think of evolution as like, oh, like, well, I might have like a weird middle phase, like you know when you like grow a patchy beard, it's like, oh, I might have a weird patchy middle beard phase before I get the full beard and it looks good.
Yeah.
But in evolution, you can't do that. It doesn't work like that because, like, just mathematically, that generation during the patchy beard phase would not survive. So every evolution has to be an improvement from the beginning to the end.
From the beginning to the end.
It has to be an improvement always.
So basically, what you're saying is that if it were to be a human evolution for us, it has to be.
We can't just grow wings. We like we'd have to have a reason to have little nubs before
Yeah.
the wings get there.
So basically, it needs to be something that, like, in our everyday life, it needs to improve.
Yeah.
So honestly, at that point, it would probably be something with our backs for us to like hunch.
Yeah. We'd
So-
get like stronger. I think over time we'd have like stronger back tendons.
What if we started like an armadillo, like how they have like a hardened thing right here, where, where it's also some. Have you seen like an armadillo where like it almost looks like an accordion, like it can like almost like go like this?
Oh yeah.
What if we get that so we can like more easily like?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be so ugly on a woman, Loki. Like if you're hitting it from
But
the back,
everybody-
and then you gotta like
That's
put your hand on like
we're not evolved.
armadillo
We're not
shell.
we're not evolved to like that yet.
True. No, that means my grandkids are gonna be like, "Oh shit, look at her shell."
Oh, yeah. I
fuck.
bet that stretches
Oh,
nicely.
Shit,
Wait,
that's
what
a
the hell?
hard shell.
So many. What?
Yeah, it's
No
a 29.
way. Oh, you motherfuckers! You guys are getting a fucking early ending episode today.
Bye.
All right, but yeah, this is the end of the episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.